All right, shalom, shalom. First things first,
Shalom.
we want to give our honor and praise unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Dash. And we give double honors to our apostle elders, which are the apostle elders at Great Millstone, and to you hopeful elect on the four corners of the planet Earth that's pushing this truth with our sincerity, honesty, and faith. Keep fighting, keep pushing towards that goal of salvation. It's the brothers from GMS, Missouri, and we're gonna jump into a lesson, which is he has made us fishers. All right, he has made us fishers, and this is just touching on the subject of, you see, a lot of Yahweh promised to us that we would do what would come to pass in these last days, what we're doing now. Okay, and what's that? That means we're fishing out the elect through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, man. All right, we're fishing the elect through the spirit, the word, the scriptures, the debate, and the understanding, man. All right. Once you get that understanding, you get wrapped up in that net, and then Lord, hopefully you're a clean fish. You know, you're a clean fish that can be put into that, be used for meat. Go ahead.
Oh well, the scriptures say, bring therefore fruit meet for repentance.
Exactly. So we're meat for Yahweh's will, man. That's why it says, hide me as a quiver of thy hide me as a quiver, an arrow in thy quiver. So we got to be meat. We got to be tools. You got to be salt. That's why it says, what if the salt has lost its savor? So you see right here, you see a man, ancient man in the ancient world that is fishing. Okay, you see men right here, you know, that was fishing in the ancient world, and then you got to see what is it saying now? They use the net. What did fishermen use? They use nets, just like you see right here. See if I can open image. Okay. You see this man right here, he's using a net. So what is our net? It's the internet. It's right there in front of your face. It's the internet. So the Yahweh told his disciples that he should make them fishers of men. And what was the main tool that fishermen used in the ancient world? They didn't use fishing rods. They used nets. When John the Baptist, when Peter, Simon Peter was called, what was he doing? What was his occupation?
He was fishing.
You got it, bro. You got it.
Simon Peter was fishing with his brother. Right, and they haven't catch they haven't caught anything all day until Yahweh seen them, and he said, cast your nets on the other side of the boat. And when they did it, hey, man, and they got more fish in the net than the net could hold.
Yep. So that means that some had to be thrown back.
Yep.
You know, that means that everybody ain't gonna come into this thing. Just like the internet grabbed a whole bunch of people that's why it's a worldwide web. It's a worldwide net. This is a great net that is went through all the earth and is pulled in. You got to throw a net out, and then you got to pull the net back in. So the Lord cast the net out, which is the word, which is the truth understanding of where the Israelites, and put it out into the world, was the World Wide Web. And then the net caught the fish, the hopeful elect, and then you had some good and some bad, man.
Yeah. And plus a web, it looks like a net anyway.
Yep. Right here. This will back you up, Ak. There it is.
See? That's a net. That's a well. That's a net. Get this real quick. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get this real quick, Doc.
Okay, Con.
This is Psalms 19. Psalms 19 and Psalm 31. Hold on. Man, come on, man. Alright, Psalms 19 and 1, it says, the heavens declare the glory of Yahweh, and the firmament sheweth his handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night sheweth knowledge. There is no speech, no language, where their voice is not heard.
That's it. That's that net.
Yep.
That's that net that's cast over, because it says that it shall go into the four corners of the earth, man. So that net that was cast out, that's what's gathering everybody. That's what's gathering. That's what did gather the elect. We're talking like it's not. We're talking like it's supposed to have. The net has already been out, man. The net. If you weren't caught in the net already and been put into the boat and be put into the keep jar, it's a bad deal for you, man. Because we getting close. It just depends how many times the Lord wants to throw that net back out there. But the word is slowly but surely being pushed back. That's why it says that there should be a famine of the word, not a famine of bread, but a famine of hearing the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So there's going to be a famine out here, man. And that's going to be a lack of fishing. The Lord ain't going to fish no more. He's got his quota. Just like you have Esau that tell you you can only fish 5 or 7 fish. You can't fish no more. The Most High has his quota. It's 144,000 and the 1/3 of Israel. That's his quota. Once he gets that number of fish, he's done.
Yeah.
He don't got to fish no more. He's already got the number of fish that he wants.
Yeah.
You still got more on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's, verse 4, it says the line is going out through all the earth.
And then what is this? Aren't these lines?
Yep.
These are lines that are connected in a way. You might have round lines, straight lines, square lines, dipping lines, but they're all lines that are cross-connected to make a net. That's what a line, that's how you make a net. You make lines intertwined with each other, so where either with the spider, they don't want any insects to be able to fly through the net, but they get caught in the net. And a fisherman doesn't want a fish to go through the net. That's why they sew it. You got to be a wise net maker, because you got to make sure the fish, just like you see right here in this image. You see this image right here of a fish going through a net. It can't go through it. That's how the Lord made this truth, that if you're a part of the elect, it grabs you, man. This word grabs a hold of you. You can't get out of it, man. That's why when you first come into truth, you do nothing but the truth. You stay up all night. You research, you watch videos, you constantly in the truth, because you're entrapped, you're entangled in that net, man. See, just like you see here, this is a net. This is what makes a net. You have intercrossing lines that prevent a fish from escaping past that net. So Yahushua told the truth, man. He said he's going to make us fishers of men. Go ahead and finish that up.
What is it, though?
Okay, Khan, I got one more precept for you. You can break it down, too. This is Matthew 13:47. It says, again, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a net that was cast into the sea. And we know the sea is the people, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, man. So this truth was cast out, right? Through was a unicorn, and and it was and lots of people was caught in that net. All right, so many Israelites came in, but evidently they were what? Bad fishes.
Exactly.
So they had to be what? Cast out.
They were unclean fishes.
Yeah.
Hold on. I know it's Revelations. Yep. This is book of Revelations. This is Revelation 17:1. I think this is the one I need. It says, and there came out 7 angels which had 7 vials, talked with me, saying, come hither, and I will show thee unto the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. Right?
Yeah.
Verse 2. It says, to whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of the wrath of her fornication. So cried me. Hold on, let me see. Let me open up in this tab, because then I can see all the whole chapter. I just want to back up the point about the people being the sea.
That was verse 5.
Come. This is Revelation 17 and verse 5, and it says, and upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the whore of harlots, abominations of the earth.
Nice. I know it says people in it.
Let me see. And the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. Okay, Khan. It's 15. Okay. 15. That's what it was. 15. This is Revelation 17 and 15. It says, and he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest, wherefore the whore sitteth, are peoples and multitudes, nations, and tongues, right?
Yeah.
And then we read Matthew 13 and 47. It says, again, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a net that was cast into the sea and gathered of every kind. So the sea is the people.
Yeah.
Which, when it was full, they drew to shore and sat down and gathered the good into the vessels, but cast the bad away. So what is going to draw the people? It says they, who they drew to shore. They are the angels. Those are the angels of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. That's why it says the reapers. That they're also the drawers of the net. And that's a sit down right there, the draws of the net. And you got the reapers, right? Because it says the wheat and the tare. Remember Matthews, it says let them both grow together. And then the harvesters, the reapers are going to separate them. So the reapers are also known as the draws of the net to shore, and sat down and gathered the good into the vessels, but cast the bad away. That's the same precept where it says what? They gathered the grain into the barn and they burnt the tares. Verse 49, so shall it be at the end of the world. The angel shall come forth and and sever. What's the word sever mean? Let's go right here.
Separate, basically.
Yep. Go ahead, speak on it, bro.
All right, man. The angels, they will, at the end, they will come and separate the evil from the just. All right. Now the just are the elect of Israel, but the evil are the 2/3 of Israel.
Yep. It says the word there for sever is to the word there is apharizio. Apharizio. which means to mark off from others by boundaries. Damn. What should come to your mind? What was that? Rich man and the rich man and Lazarus. Because what did the Lazarus tell the rich man? He said there's a great divide. It says to mark off from others by boundaries, to limit, to separate. In a bad sense, to exclude or disruptible. In a good sense, to a point set apart for some purpose.
So the elect, they will be set apart for some purpose. And what is that purpose? Salvation. Wow.
Yep.
Man, see, that's why it's very important to go into the meaning of words, man.
So sever means he's gonna set us apart from these other nations, man.
Yeah.
Like it should have been. That's the same. If the Lord wants everybody to be together in this coalition, why is he gonna separate us from the other? Why is he gonna separate his elect from the other nations? Makes no sense.
And why will he separate the elect from the rest of Israel?
Yeah, that's separation on separation.
Right.
It says again, the kingdom of heaven is like verse 49. So shall it be in the end of the world. The angels shall come forth and sever the wicked from the just. And 2/3 of Israel are wicked, man. They are like the wicked. They've grown more wicked than the wicked, man.
Yeah.
Verse 50, and shall cast them into the furnace of fire. There shall be wailing and gnashing of teeth. That's the same precept where it says that with the tare and the wheat, man.
Now, that furnace is that lake of fire that will form from the missiles touching from the missiles hitting America, man. People are not talking about hell, man. They're talking about the lake of fire, man.
Yeah. People want that dramatic. They that's why it says they minds is worse than anything. The Lord ain't even thought of a place where you just burn forever and chill out. And you know what I'm saying? You just burning. That don't even add up, man.
Yeah, because when I was on the church, man, they said they brought up the bottomless pit, saying you will fall and fall and fall and burn. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, they done dug down there. Ain't no bottomless pit. Satan ain't down. Beelzebub ain't down there, man.
Right.
They dwell in the heavens. That's why it says, what Satan tell the Lord, I come running to and fro on the earth. It didn't say I came from a pit.
Right.
Satan ain't down there, man. It says and that's it on that. Go ahead, bro, if you got anything else.
Oh, in Zechariah 13:8.
It's the book of Zechariah. This is Zechariah 13 and verse 8. And it says, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein.
See? So the 2/3 of Israel, they are the wicked of Israel. So they have to be what? They have to be cut off and die. Right? Now, of course, at the end of the day, all of Israel will be saved anyway. Alright? But there's a process that has to happen first. Alright? Because the 2/3 of Israel, they are wicked, man. Alright? And they refuse to repent. So they have to be destroyed. They have to be put out of their misery, and that's mercy from Yahweh Yahushua, man.
Yep. You remember when we used to? You remember I was saying, Jake has got spiritual rabies, man.
Yeah.
Remember we got to blow the dust off that.
Yeah.
Jake is sick. Jake is rabid, man. Jake is a rabid. He's rabid in the spirit. He's not thinking correctly. Okay, a rabies-ridden animal doesn't think correctly. Okay, what? Let me see. Let me show you something real quick. And show you that Jake got rabies, man. They're not. I know we're segueing into another section, but that's the spirit, man. See, pop right up. Okay, signs of a animal having rabies. Right, check this out.
Mm-hmm.
Irritable and aggressiveness. It's not Jake aggressive as hell.
Yep.
Excess movement or ignition. What is that? Ignition?
Agitation.
Agitation. Excess movement or agitation. Confusion. Doesn't it say sit in the dust?
Yep.
Dust is confusion. It says bizarre or strange thoughts or hallucinations.
Now, remember at camp when that dude came up? This nigga said he was the ark.
Oh man, he had rabies, bro. He's hallucinating. He was spiritually hallucinating.
Hallucination.
Yep. He thought he was the Ark of the Covenant. Wow, bro. Wow. Where they do that at?
Man, that's some wicked stuff. I
never heard of that. You the Ark, the whole Ark? You saying you Yahweh Shai then, man? Because he's representation of the Ark right now.
And I ain't seen him since.
Man, last time I seen that man, he was through. Well, we won't. That's here, no, there. But it says, confusion, bizarre, strange thoughts or hallucination, muscle spasms, and unusual posture. Hey, that's how Jake ain't standing on their feet.
Yeah.
Jake's not. It said they're not standing upright. Seizures, weakness, or paralysis. Ooh, Jake is weak. That worm Jacob.
Yeah.
Extreme sensitivity to bright lights. Ooh, did it not say let that light shine before men?
Yep.
That they may see your good works.
Oh, I'm gonna get some real quick.
Hey, get it out. You want me to keep reading, or just you wait for you to get that?
Oh well, I'm already there.
All right, come on.
This is Isaiah 1 and 4. It says, well, I'll start at 3. The ox knows his owner and the ass his master's crib. But Israel does not know, my people does not consider. Sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers. Children that are corrupters. They have forsaken Yahweh. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backward. Why should ye be stricken any more? Ye will revolt more and more.
Yep.
The whole head is sick.
Ooh, the whole head is sick. It's got rabies, man. Spiritual rabies. That's a sickness.
And the whole heart is faint.
It's faint. It's weak.
Yep.
Jake don't got no cojones, man. They beat that out of us. Even the toughest Jake now in the drug world, when they lay about 25 to life in front of him, he's snitching on everybody.
Yep.
He's snitching on everyone. Because he ain't tough. Back in the day, you had that gang law that, people would ride that. They'd take a 15-year sentence. Don't say nothing. Go in there. That's where they got
Yeah.
that from. Even then, it was probably far and few in between. But nowadays, oh my goodness, look at 6ix9ine or whatever that dude's name is. This dude's a professional. He's a snitch, man. He's a glorified snitch. Man, my nigga's a snitch, and he's an all-star snitch, bro. First round draft pick.
Yep. Oh. And he got signed a $10 million deal.
While snitching.
Yeah.
So it pays to snitch now. Now that's what that's what rappers is gonna say. Don't do nothing in front of me because I'm snitching. There's no weak that the whole head is sick. There's no stability, man. There's no soundness in us, man. There's no way that we don't stand for nothing. That's why that goes back to the woman, the Apocrypha, where it says in Maccabees, where it says that what? She said, man, they stood for the law of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. Their heart was not weak, man. You can't apply that verse. Read that one more time. See if we can apply that to the woman in Maccabees and her 7 sons.
Yeah.
See, read that and see if we can apply that to those men and that woman.
All right. Isaiah 1:4. It says, sinful nation and people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers.
Yep.
Children that are
corrupters. Yep.
They have forsaken Yahweh.
And how do you forsake Yahweh? Forsake the law, man.
Yep.
That's how we turned our back on our power. We forsook the law that He gave us to be a nation. And what did the sons, the 7 sons, and the woman in Maccabees die for?
For the law.
So they didn't turn their back on Yahweh Shem Yahshai. They didn't turn their back, man. They stood stiffly and keep reading.
God says, they have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are going away backwards.
They didn't go away backwards. They went forward.
Yep.
The son said, he said, I shall have life. There's hope for me, but for you, there's no hope.
Right.
So he had faith. It says it's impossible to please the Most High without faith, man. So they pleased him by showing that faith and saying, look, we gonna go out, but I know there's gonna be a redemption for me. I know I'm gonna wake up again to salvation, and you're gonna wake up to your destruction, man.
Yep. It says, why should ye be stricken anymore? Ye will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick.
So just like when Jake would rebel against the Most High, or just like how Jake would stand they ground with the Most High, now it's the opposite effect. They stand their ground against the Most High. They're willing to do everything that it takes to not go to the Most High, man. They're willing to say, oh, there was no slave ships. What kind of nigga is that? What are you gonna gain from this argument if you win this argument of there being no slave ships? Who wins here?
All of these slave movies are just made up. Like Esau just came up and just made up the whole damn thing.
Yep, and we were just here wearing FUBUs and eating chicken.
Niggas are stupid, man.
Now they want to say that there was no Fort Judah in West Africa. It wasn't named after the Israelites. What would they name it after? Why would they name it Yahweh?
Right.
What would stem that to do that? Because they just wanted to. Esau ain't even trying to go to these points because Esau knows that it's history, man. It's actual archaeological proof.
Yeah.
Esau ain't gonna fight that type of battle. He knows it's a losing battle. Only Jake will pick the reins up on a losing battle and try to twerk it, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it wasn't no slick.
To accept the truth, man. He refused to accept it.
Yep. But he'll take whatever lies that is presented in front of him, man. Look, the truth shall set you free. The truth shall set you free, man. You gonna be free in your mind and your spirit, man. Our bodies are still in chains. What's free? We still got to get up and go to work in Babylon. So what's free is our spirits, man. Our belief, our mind. That's the most powerful weapon. Esau ain't worried about you if we in the same mindset that he wants us to be in, but he gonna worry about you if you thinking and you having a mind of your own in his society because you're not following his rules, man.
Right.
Everybody follow Esau rules. There's nobody fighting against Moab, Ishmael. All they doing is Esau's bidding. Everything they do in the world right now is Esau's bidding.
Man. Jake just need help.
Man.
That's it, man. Jake need help, man.
Jake needs salvation, man. They need that salvation. This is Isaiah 65:12. Therefore I will number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear. But did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighteth not. So that's what's gonna make you them people bad fish. That's what's gonna get them thrown out as not being good fish for meat. The Lord can't eat that, man.
Oh, real quick. Get this. This is Isaiah 5:13. Therefore, my people will go into exile for the lack of understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Their dignitaries are starving, and their masses are parched with thirst.
With thirst for what? The truth.
Yep.
That's why he says he shall pour waters on the dry ground.
Yep. Isaiah 44:18. They cannot comprehend nor understand. For he has shut their eyes so they cannot see, and closed their minds so they cannot understand.
That means they don't know what's going on, man. Jake looking at you.
Right.
Jake looking at you. That's like the Lord is so cold. He has them thinking that the building's not burning, but you clearly see the smoke. You clearly see the fire. You clearly see the houses engulfed. You see it, but they don't. That's a part of that rabies. They're hallucinating that the house isn't burning, man.
Right.
They're seeing a facade, like they're going to continue in America for next 150, 200 years and hopefully gain a percentage of the 1.5% they own of the wealth in America, and they be good. No, man. There's no future for you here, Jake.
No.
As much as they want to sell you a dream and tell you, oh, there's equality, and come on, man. You own 0.5% of the wealth in America. How are you gonna catch up from that? I'm talking about 100 out of 100. You own 0.5%. That means Esau owns 99.9. Just like them commercials where they said it kills 99.9% germs.
Yeah.
You that damn germ, Jake.
Yeah. Because Jake don't understand that we are here for punishment. Not to be rich, not to make it. But we are here for our punishment. For our punishment, man. Alright? And what they need to understand too, that the Constitution has nothing to do with us. Okay? It's not for us, man. We have our own Constitution, and that's the scriptures. The law of the scriptures, man. But, hey, man, like I say, like Elder Apostle Gabor always say, when words don't teach, adversity will.
Oh, man. They're going to learn then.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to learn then. It's going to be a lesson by fire, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's what our lesson is by spiritual fire. We catching hell in the spirit, man. Brothers is catching ailments. We going through it. We don't ever win. What would make the sense of us losing now for the Lord's words, and then he starts judging the wicked and we lose some more? I mean, no matter the losses we take, as long as we take salvation, man.
Correct.
But the Lord said in those days, my servant shall eat.
Yep. and ye shall be hungry.
Yep. We shall be merry. They shall be what? They're gonna be sorrowful, man.
Yep.
They're gonna be hard up. They're gonna wonder why we doing so good, because we toughed it out, man, when nobody would ride with this thing. Oh, hey, the apostles tell us that, look, how many thousands of people came through One West?
A lot.
Thousands, man, came through, and that's that net. That's that.
Yep.
That was before the internet. That was the net just going out there on the highways and byways. Now you got the internet, which is the main net. This is the tool. Okay, a fisher uses a net for a tool. That's what we use the internet for, a tool. So once we don't need this tool anymore, you don't see a dude just picking up a hammer and just carrying that shit around after he gets done hitting the nail, does he?
No.
When he gets done with the project, what does he do? He puts the hammer back in the toolbox.
Yeah.
Until the next time he needs that hammer. So the same thing with this truth. We ain't gonna need the internet. The internet was a tool the Lord made to use to push forth the truth. Once we're set up in the kingdom, what are we gonna need the internet for? We don't need to gather nobody.
Nope.
We're all gathered, man. What we need the internet for? What we need Facebook for? We don't need that shit. We don't need social media.
Man, I'm glad it won't be no Facebook, no Instagram in the kingdom.
Yep.
I'm glad about that.
Ain't nobody twerking. You might see a heathen do that shit, but you ain't gonna see no Israelite woman doing that. You ain't gonna see no Israelite man out there acting a fool on the gram.
Right.
No more what's those stupid things called? Memes.
Yeah.
No more memes, none of that. We ain't gonna need none of that. That shit's gonna be played out, man. It's gonna be a thing of the past. You don't see people using damn Henry Ford crank shaft for their engine. No, it's played out. That's the same thing with society these days. This is gonna be a thing of the past. We're gonna look at it and be like, damn, man, I can't believe that happened. We want to, just like people tell us of old things that we weren't around for.
Yeah.
And what they say, you'll never believe it. You had to be there. That's what we're gonna say, man. Like, man, we're gonna tell our children of these times, Lord willing, we be a part of that number. And they ain't gonna believe it, man. They're gonna be like, what? Y'all was where?
Yeah.
You did what?
Yeah. Oh, well, it say the former shall not be remembered.
Exactly. It says wipe all the tears away.
Right. So our sons and daughters, they will automatically think that we were always in the kingdom.
Yeah, that's all they're gonna know.
Right.
All they're gonna know is streets of gold and chariots flying around and us having superhuman abilities. They ain't even gonna realize it. They're gonna be like, we what? It's gonna be like a nightmare. It's gonna be it's something you're gonna scare your kids with.
Yeah. Wow, man.
Imagine that. All they're gonna know is a utopia of righteousness, man.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, you're gonna have your son, he gonna have an Issachar friend, they're gonna talk, they're gonna, we're gonna tell them like, yeah, our tribes were fighting. What? They're gonna see all the tribes together and they're gonna be like, man, we weren't even always together like this. They're gonna be like, what?
Right, like, you serious? Like, yeah.
Gad, what you mean Gad wasn't around? Gad was no.
Yeah.
Bun Gad? Bun Yasharala? Yeah, I can hear it now. And our kids are gonna be bright, man. Our kids are gonna be there, man. It's just they're gonna be mirrors of us in kingliness, spiritual beings.
Yeah.
They're gonna be sharp, man. They're gonna learn early. Like, it's not like kids now where they fucking eating boogers till 12. They're gonna be smart, man. They're gonna be very intelligent. Our kids are gonna shine, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna look at your son and just marvel at him. Marvel at your sons and your daughters, man. Just like the Lord marvels at us. He loves us. That's right. I'm gonna close out with this scripture. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead and talk.
Yeah, hey, Aki, man. We will have joy of our children in the kingdom, man. Right? Remember that, man. Right, man. What we lose on this side, we're going to get that and much more in the kingdom, man. Alright? So be content with losing on this side. Alright? But always keep your mind on on what we're going to get in the kingdom.
Yeah.
Because the kingdom is forever. Spiritual power is forever. Alright? And being in rulership, being on top of the kingdom, that's everlasting, man. That's forever. It ain't, alright, man, it ain't gonna ever stop.
Exactly.
It's gonna always stay turned up, man.
Yeah. So it says it's gonna be a never-ending kingdom.
Yeah.
It's the book of Ephesians, and we're gonna end on this, bro.
Okay.
This is Ephesians 5 and verse 29. It says, I'll start at verse 28. So ought men to love their wives as their own bodies. He that loveth his wife loveth himself. For no man ever hated his own flesh, but nourished and cherished it, even as the Lord the church.
See? Now, we are Yahweh's wife. He loves us. Right?
Mm-hmm.
He loves the church. See? That's something, man.
And he loves us, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's going to be another sit down, Lord willing, we can put together. I know this brother has some presets for it, you know, and this simply, he loves us. That's it. None more, none less. None more.
Wow,
Hey. That's an ongoing series. GMS, he loves us. Let's keep going in the scriptures, uplifting scriptures, man.
Yeah.
You know, going to this and going, because we always talk about the fury and destruction, but hey, the Most High said he's known for what? What is he also known for?
Mercy.
Exactly, bro.
Oh, one more.
Hey, shit, get it out. You ain't gotta ask. You go ahead, pull it.
Isaiah 53.
Khan, I got you, bro. This is Isaiah 53. You want from the top?
No. Go to hold on. Up real quick.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, verse 5.
Okay, Khan, I got you. This is Isaiah 53 and verse 4.
Start at 4. Yeah,
Okay, Khan. This is Isaiah 53 and verse 4. It says, surely he hath borne our grief and carried our sorrows. Yet we did esteem him stricken, smitten of Yahweh, and afflicted. But he was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed.
So this shows how much Yahweh loved us, man. Right? First, he loved his father, right? And Yahweh, he died for the sins of Israel. So that means what? He loves us, man. Right? Because he went to his father 3 times. He said, Abba, come on, man. Is it another way? All right? But what was Yahweh's answer? No answer. Which there was an answer. Right? He said, well, your will be done.
Exactly. That's what it's about, man. It's about Yahweh.
So we have a Savior, man. We have a power. We have a Savior, man. Trust me, man. Remember that. We have a Savior, man. We have a power. All right, man. These other nations don't. Especially Esau Edom.
That's it, bro. Hey, you can go ahead and lead us out on that note. Nothing needs to be said after that.
All right. Aki, man, I know we was all over the place, but hey, sometimes that's how the spirit is, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, Aki, man, we want to say all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem,
Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kadash, Abatham, Shalom, stay strong, keep pushing.
Shalom, Akim, Shalom.
Shalom.
Oh, no.